question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die!
The biggest problem with Superman movies isn't the action or the effects. It's that half the audience has no idea what's happening because they don't know the characters. Director James Gunn's Superman fixes this, but only if you know what you're looking at. Here's everything about the main character so you can focus on enjoying the movie instead of being confused.
You have a dog?
First things first, forget everything you think you know about Superman movies. This isn't an origin story. When this movie starts, Clark Kent and Lois Lane have already been dating for 3 months, and Lois already knows Clark is Superman. In this world, metahumans have existed for over 300 years. The director, James Gunn, said that if you saw Sharkman walking down the street, it would be like seeing Paul McCartney in New York. Weird, but not world-ending.
Weird.
This means Superman isn't humanity's first contact with superheroes. He's just the most powerful one they've ever seen. So what's this story about? This Superman is already established as the world's greatest hero, but he's still figuring out what that actually means. He's confident, hopeful, and sees the good in everyone. But who is Superman? Superman is actually Kal-El from the planet Krypton. When planet Krypton exploded, baby Kal-El was sent to Earth and raised by Martha and Jonathan Kent in Kansas. Earth's yellow sun gives him incredible powers: super strength, flight, heat vision, X-ray vision, super hearing, and near invulnerability. Plus, he ages much slower and he could live for thousands of years. Despite being basically a god, he was raised with Kansas firm values, so he chooses to protect the world instead of ruling it, because Clark Kent is who he really is and Kal-El is just where he comes from. And he's got Krypto the Superdog, who survived Krypton's destruction and has all the same powers as Superman. Now let me explain the core team. We've got Lois Lane. She's Superman's girlfriend and brilliant investigative journalist at the Daily Planet. She already knows Clark is Superman when the movie starts, and they're perfect together because they both want to make the world better. Jimmy Olsen. He's Daily Planet's photographer and Clark's best friend. Now let's talk about the hero squad. Mr. Terrific. He's the third smartest person on Earth who fights crime with flying robot spheres called T-spheres, and he became a hero after losing his wife. Hawkgirl. She's a winged warrior with a giant electrified mace. She's been reincarnated countless times and gets her powers from NTH metal. Gardner. He's Green Lantern with a ring that creates anything he can imagine out of pure willpower. Metamorpho. Rex Mason got transformed into a living collection of elements. He can turn any part of his body into any chemical element. He hates what he has become, but uses his powers to help. Now let's talk about our main villains. Lex Luthor. He's a genius billionaire who sees Superman as humanity's biggest threat, not because Superman is evil, but because Lex can't stand people looking up to someone other than him. And from the trailers, he might already be the President of the United States. The Engineer. Angela Spika replaced her blood with liquid machinery. She can transform into any machine, interface with technology, and her metal skin makes her nearly indestructible. Rick Flag Sr. He's a decorated general who got caught up in Amanda Waller's schemes. He's not really a villain, but more of a tragic figure who thought he was doing the right thing. Ultraman. He's the big mystery villain. He's basically an evil Superman from Earth 3, and has all of Superman's powers but zero moral compass. Hammer of Boravia. This is James Gunn's original creation for this movie, so nobody knows what to expect since it's not from the comics. The director James Gunn took everything that makes Superman great, the hope, the optimism, the choice to help instead of rule, and put it in a world where it actually makes sense for all of these wild characters to exist together. This isn't just another Superman reboot. It's a Superman who's already a hero trying to figure out what being the world's greatest protector actually means in a world where superheroes have always existed. The focus isn't on becoming Superman, it's on what happens when you already are Superman. Now I'm curious, which character are you most excited to see? Are you Team Hawkgirl with that massive mace? Or are you more interested in seeing how they handle Ultraman as the big bad? Let me know in the comments below. And if this video helped you get ready for Superman Legacy, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up for more deep dives into your favorite shows and movies. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
In James Gunn we trust, and I think we can do it.